Sir, uh, I'm Milind Patil. Today on 17th August, I'm going to discuss about the topic JPA and Hibernate into Java. Okay, so first of all, what is JPA? The JPA is provides basic and advanced concept of Java persistent API. Okay, our JPA is designed for beginners and professionals. Okay, and JP is also available as a free of cost onto the servers of its respective servers, and the JP is just a specification that facilitates object rotation object relational mapping to manage relational data in Java applications. It provides a platform to work directly with objects instead of using SQL statements. Okay, so now we have to discuss about the mappings into the JPA. So JPA are basically the four mappings. First one is a one-to-one mapping, second one is a one-to-many mapping, and third one is a many-to-one mapping, and the fourth one is a many-to-many mapping. Okay, so uh, it's the example of the one map one to one mapping is one to many mapping is suppose you have one student, uh, one batch, and it may include many students. Okay, and many to one is you have the many student uh, which can have the one batch. Okay, now the next one is what is a Hibernate. So the Hibernate is a framework of Java. Okay, so the Hibernate is an object relational mapping tool for the Java programming language. It provides a framework for mapping an object-oriented domain model, to a relational uh, database. Hibernates handles objects object relational independence mismatch problems, by replacing direct persistent database accesses with high level object handling functions. Okay, now the Hibernate is a framework which provides some abstraction layer, meaning that the programmer does not have to worry about the implementations. Okay, the Hibernate does the implementations for you internally, like establishing a connection with the database, writing query to perform uh, s- uh, uh, perform CRUD operations, that is create, read, update, and delete operations, etc. Now, and the Hibernate frame is available to everyone without any of the cost. Okay, Hibernate is a lightly weighted application, or the programs of the Hibernate are lightly weighted. No, and Hibernate is not required as a POSO model programming. Okay, so it's all about the Hibernate and the JPA. Now, what is an SQL? So the SQL is a structural query language. Okay, which is used to store the database into the MySQL or any one. Okay, so basically the database is used to store data which comes from the user. Okay, now and mainly in our language, the Hibernate is the connection between the backend and the database. Okay, so the backend is contacted with the help of the Spring to the Hibernate, and the Hibernate is directly Hibernate is implemented the internally the SQL or the database. Okay, you don't need to contact directly with the SQL with the help of the Spring. You only need to communicate with the Hibernate with the Spring, and your work is done internally. Now, uh, uh, and JPA is also as same similar to it. Okay, so uh, it's all about the JPA, Hibernate, and the SQL. Okay, and with the help of that tree, we can save the database on the basis of the users. Input. Okay, and we can also return the database which we require it, and which is saved on our database. So uh, it's uh, uh, it's all about the JPA, Hibernate, etc. Okay, thank you.